I'm down to smoke a cig every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, are we ready to go, fellas?
I guess so. We got
I was smoking cigs for a little bit in Arizona.
You were?
With Matt.
Oh. What does he smoke? Jesus, I'm
mostly
sorry.
Camels, I feel like.
Camels?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right, are you ready? There we go. Woohoo! Let's rock, boys.
And roll.
All right. Welcome back, guys, to Benchwarmers Podcast. This is episode 13. Lucky 13.
Yes.
See the jerseys? That's a fucking dope setup. It is Sunday, May 31st. Happy Memorial Day.
I just realized those jerseys. Those are really cool.
Those are cool.
They look good. Great job, guys.
Yeah, those are good.
The contrast.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, there it is.
Great job, guys. Good
Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah, we're coming a day late to you guys.
Yeah, day late. This is, sorry, I said it was Sunday. Monday,
yes.
May 31st. This will come out tomorrow, June 1st. It's already June.
Tuesday.
Holy hell.
Yes.
Tuesday. Yes, tomorrow morning.
It's crazy to think we're
Do you want
almost
to give a
halfway.
shout out to
The troops.
The troops.
Yes, I would like to.
Have shown some.
Right, because this weekend isn't just about barbecues and parties and drinking and stuff. This is for...
It's not a 3 day week. It's not just a 3 day weekend.
Exactly, yeah. So I just want to say, if you are listening to us and you have served, or even if you know somebody who has served.
That has passed away. That was
Exactly.
really what this holiday is for.
Absolutely. Really appreciate your service. Ultimate sacrifice.
Yes, absolutely.
For you guys.
Protecting our freedom.
Period.
Appreciate it.
Perfect
honestly.
timing there.
Which means baseball.
That's right. Baseball's here. And we've got a hot team right now.
When you think of Memorial Day week, I kind of think about baseball.
I think about baseball and the sign of really the beginning of summer.
Yeah, barbecues, swimming.
Well, we don't really get our summer until after the 4th, like as far as weather goes. But
we had some good weather this weekend.
We did.
Today is hot, by the way.
It's
hot in here.
We're tanked.
I'm going
Jersey.
Yeah.
That a boy.
But baseball.
Yes.
Mariners.
What a nice week.
Yeah, 4-game
We were
win streak.
terrible.
Has it been a 5-game win streak?
Five in a row. Last week.
1 game above 500.
That's right. We finally reached that plateau. Last week we sucked until our podcast, and then we recorded, and now they're on a hot streak.
Yeah, what's funny is like I wanted to start off talking about like some disappointment in Kelnick.
Right. 123
we
average.
Called them up, and
yeah,
we expected a little bit, but we didn't expect like tons. But I think that we expected more than 130.
Yeah,
a 130 batting average.
Yeah, yeah. Hey man, it's a big learning curve, and I'm not saying he's gonna
big learning
get
curve.
sent back down to adjust some things or anything like that. I'm not going to say that because look what Trammell and Torrens are doing.
Not ready to
Torrens
give
has
up
like
on them at all.
Yeah, it's just dude. Everyone struggled. You can go to Carlos Correa, Mike Trout.
Yep.
Yelich struggled. A lot of people struggle.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a hard learning curve. Period. Hitting dude. I'm not sticking up. I'm not like throwing my hat in the ring to defend the guy because he was so highly touted and whatever. But this is a tough thing, and he's also our guy, our player. So yeah, I am throwing my hat in that ring of saying he's eventually going to be great, and it's probably going to take him. But I think he's going to struggle until August. I really do. And then maybe hopefully in August and September he just hits a freaking tear where he can catch up to fastballs and because he's a very patient hitter.
He is.
I like that. I like that he isn't so
and he's making
hyper-aggressive.
contact.
Yeah. Not a lot of strikeouts.
He's just hitting a lot of pop flies.
Yeah.
He's hitting the ball hard at times.
Yeah.
So
nice
that's
exit
good
velo.
to see.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, we just need to be consistent and
let's get on base.
Push it or pull it a little bit.
Right. If he making solid contact, the hard hit ones, some are bad luck, some are right at the second baseman, some right at right field. That's just baseball. It's a bad luck thing, and I hope that good luck is in his future. Worried about Kyle Lewis. Did you hear about that today?
Did he get hurt?
Yeah, he didn't get hurt, but he felt discomfort in his knee. Same discomfort that he felt in spring traiting before.
Did he leave the game early?
Yeah, he left in the 7th or 8th.
That's why.
And yeah, he tried to make a leaping grab off of, I forgot who hit that homer for the A's to tie it up at 4-4 in the 8th. But he tried to go up there and he elevated pretty well. Didn't look that, but I think he might have landed awkwardly or just that initial jump. But man, stop getting hurt.
I was going to talk about injuries because I was going to talk about the bullpen and pitchers at this point is ridiculous.
Holy hell. Where is Marco?
We have 12 pitchers on IR currently. Some of them are slated to return this week, including Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Which would be, massive.
Right.
But I mean,
I thought he was just going to miss like a couple, 2 or 3 starts. It's freaking been 4.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And it's been bad. The bullpen got hit with COVID.
Yep.
And they got hit with some other things too.
Yep.
At the very beginning of the season, you got Paxton hurt.
Yeah.
At the very, very beginning of the season, before the season even started, you had 2 guys go down. I forget what their names. I think Giles went down.
Oh, yeah. Giles had Tommy John.
Yeah. The prospect from the Padres also went down.
Yep. I forgot what his name was. But I know
So it's just like, shit, man.
Are the guys getting COVID? Or are they actually like getting?
I don't know if they have COVID, sorry.
Oh, no.
But they were in close contact.
yeah, and
with people with
they're
COVID.
quarantining.
Yeah,
right
So they're
now.
not like.
They're still in San Diego.
Yeah.
But they're not
Where they got it.
the
Where they
ones who got
contracted.
sick. Or did they actually get like sick? Or they have it?
I
and
don't
have
know
to
if that will
quarantine?
be released.
I think probably at least one person got sick.
Right.
And then I don't know if anyone else got sick.
We hope not.
Yeah.
We hope not.
But there was a close
Contact.
close
Exactly.
contact thing. So that became kind of an issue. But with all the injuries, with Kelnick kind of being disappointing, the Mariners are above 500 now.
Yep.
1 game above 500, 5-game winning streak, 3.5 games out of first in the West, 3.5 games out of second place, or maybe 2.5 games out of second place of the wild card.
To who?
In the wild card?
Or in the West. Oakland
West.
and Houston are above us.
Yeah. I don't remember the wild card.
I don't either.
I can't
It's
remember.
It's Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And I was going to say it's early.
Yeah.
It's early to look at the standings, but they're competing.
Absolutely. No quitting these cats. We've said that.
And,
It's been the theme almost.
It's been interesting because even with all the injuries in the bullpen, they're still playing pretty well.
Yeah.
And they're
13
still
and
holding leads.
Yeah. 13-5 and 1-run games, man. And some people say that's a little bit of luck. Well,
Yeah.
real teams make their own luck, so I'm not listening to
True.
that.
It's true. I just don't. I like to think that they're going to be competing to be close to 500 all year.
Yeah. Hover around
What do you guys? I don't know.
Well, before the season, what did I say? 75 wins?
I think we were both like 5 to 7 games under 500.
Yeah.
I feel like.
And if you want to hover in the
But now I'm thinking more like actually 500.
81s,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. That
do you
would
think?
be a step in the right direction. If that happens, because man, I don't know. I just expect some. I want to say I expect some bad baseball, but like even the week before this one, we always have those
I know.
1 to 2 week stretches where we win like 2 games.
I know.
You know, we go 2-10 or 2-8.
And like, let's be honest, 4 of these last 5 wins came against the Rangers, who
Exactly.
are
They're bad. They're bad.
They are really bad.
They're bad. And then it's nice to beat the first place team and gain a full game on them. But like we said, it's Memorial Day and it's early, and we could have some very good baseball ahead of us, or some frustrating usual dog days of July and August Mariners baseball that we've become very accustomed to. But I just want to see Gilbert get better, Kelnick get better.
Yeah,
I
Gilbert's
want
gonna
Cal
be-
Raleigh
yeah.
to get called up. Torrens
I see
has
Tom
like 6
Wilhelmsen
homers.
hitting a little bit.
Tom
I said Tom
Wilhelmsen?
Yeah. What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you remember him?
Wow.
I remember he wasn't the
The
sheriff.
bartender.
The bartender. I was
Yeah, because
Norm Charlton was
a
a sheriff,
bartender
too.
in Arizona. I don't
That's
know
right.
why I threw Tom Murphy. I was
Tom
thinking,
Murphy.
but
Murph had the game
He's
winner
hitting
today.
a little bit now.
Yeah,
I was Tom Wilhelmson. Wow.
yeah,
Shout out to Tom Wilhelmson.
There you
But
go.
Tom Murphy's hitting a little bit, so that's cool.
yeah. We'll take it. I still think Cal Raleigh is. I think he's tearing it off in
Yeah, he
AAA
is.
as well right now. But
But so is Trammell. And,
yeah,
Torrance
quad
probably
A
too.
players or 4A players,
Yeah.
you can call them or whatever. I just hope that Trammell's just adjusting. He's making some adjustments with the
Yeah.
hitting coach and whatever. Torrens, I think, is a lost cause. It's one thing to not hit at the major league level, but if you can't even catch, like we traded Zunino because he was hitting 200, but he
Kind
was
of
a fucking
Montero-esque a little bit back there.
yeah,
Just was lost.
dude. He's just lazy.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen a lazy like
Big dude,
balls
yeah.
between the freaking knees. I'm like, you're a
And if you can't play
freaking
catcher, then you
catcher.
gotta learn how to play first.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Ty France, welcome back. He's hitting
Yeah.
like 400 since
Yeah.
he's been back.
Haneker's hitting well.
Haneker's an all-star.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's a starting all-star.
I went to the game on Saturday.
Yes,
and
you
he
did.
hit that homer in the 8th inning, I think.
Yeah.
That put us up by 2 runs.
And that's his
which was
17th,
huge.
16th
That was
home?
his 16th, I think.
Yeah.
And that might have been 17th. But either way, it was a huge home run.
Yeah.
Because the next inning, in
They-
the 9th inning, they got a run.
Yep.
But that was our insurance run, and we won the
And we
game
needed
4-3.
it, yeah.
That was huge.
Absolutely MVP to this point.
Yeah. I did want to say, going to the game on Saturday, went to the pen. The pen is open now.
Vaccinated
Vaccinated pen.
Woo!
Supposed to be vaccinated when you get in there.
Yeah.
What if you're half vaxxed?
I don't think
One
they're
of
allowed.
two?
I don't think they allow.
You get 10% off of drinks instead of 20. I'm joking.
I don't think they allow. I think you're supposed to be like 14 days past your second. Like
okay.
the whole
So
entire
you're
thing.
Oh, so even if you got your second one,
They're supposed to like check the date. I don't know, but
Gotcha.
either way, it's a vaccinated. It's supposed to be a vaccinated section. The pen is back. You get 20% off beer, food down there.
Woo!
so what does that mean? Usually a beer is between $5 and $10 at the.
I can tell you this.
What's-
I don't listen.
A 24 ouncer is $8.
You know me. I don't really drink,
Right.
but I got a Little Woody's big Big Woody.
You got a little Woody.
A Big Woody.
Sorry, that was.
A Big Woody. I got a Big Woody burger.
Okay. What comes on that?
And
Oh,
what
there's
else
a
did I
beer.
get? I think I also got maybe like a drink or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And it was like $15. It was cheap.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. So
it's probably like
I know there's
20
somebody
or
listening-
25 or
Yeah,
I'm trying to do math there.
it's you get a pretty good deal.
Let's
So,
go. Let's go.
Burger and fries. And
Is it still Capify douchebag in there? Is there
So
just,
here's the thing. Yeah, it is
What?
for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
For sure it
Still a
is.
fraternity party?
Absolutely.
yeah.
And you know me, I don't usually like the pen, to be honest with you. I
We
usually I want
fucking hate it.
usually I want to go sit in my seats.
Yeah.
But seeing it back
We've
back
been
for
in the
first
house for a
time,
year and a half.
almost for 2 years.
Exactly.
2 years.
Almost. Yeah.
This was cool to see, man.
Okay.
And I saw so many vape clouds.
Really?
I saw so many drunk guys.
in the
like,
pen. Usually they get on people to vape.
Oh, dude. So
A lot of
it was
Braxtons
hilarious. Just
and
a quick story
Chads
here.
and-
We were doing some people watching,
There you go.
a couple of us, and shout out to the security guard. She seemed like a nice woman.
Uh huh.
She wasn't very good at her job, but she.
being a
Which means
security
she's
guard.
great.
Yeah.
So keep her there. The whole
She,
That's a real MVP.
You would see these plumes of vape clouds come
Plumes.
time. Right.
out of the crowd.
I like it.
These kids holding their bricks.
Yeah. They're freaking lightsaber
You know, whatever
handles.
they had.
It's fucking crazy.
Cool.
And the security guard, who's probably an older lady,
Yeah.
she's like up on the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
and half the time she doesn't even see it. She's not even like paying attention.
Just not even painted. Not even looking.
Then she'll see it. She'll like key on it,
Yeah.
and then she'll wait for the second plume. And then she went down there probably like 4 to 5 times that night, and I think every single time she got the wrong person. She was so bad, and she was
She
so,
goes up there,
and she
accuses,
was-
and he's
and she was really slow getting down there. Like,
Oh,
it was
gosh.
it was just a mess.
God bless
Now later
her.
on, the yellow coat guys,
Yeah. The actual
they like
the
actually
alcohol
started doing-
enforcers, aren't they? The
They-
enforcement
They
squad.
didn't have alcohol. They had like, I don't
But isn't that what their jackets say?
know,
Like alcohol
I can't
enforcement.
remember what they were called, but ITF were the initials. I can't remember what they were called, but we were calling them ITF.
Something force.
Well, there's
something
ATF,
force.
which is tobacco
It's not
firearm.
ATF, but it's like it's stadium security.
Gotcha. Yeah,
but
the yellow
either
coats.
way, they were a lot better at their jobs.
Gotcha.
And they were like really,
Did they confiscate
What's
the vapes?
funny is they talked to like probably like 3 people in the 8th inning,
Uh-huh.
and all of them were like, "Dude, it's the 8th inning. Like,
Let
I
me
won't-
just blow
I
a
won't-
fatty
I
right
won't
now."
hit the pen anymore.
Fat
I
cloud.
promise. It's the 8th inning." And every time they were like, "Okay, fine, whatever," and they did stop.
Oh,
but it was
okay.
just hilarious, just seeing all these interactions.
You think that
and
they
stuff like
are they so
the
they're
pen is so back.
Gotcha. That's awesome. So my question is that or not my question, how so are they literally
Packed.
vaping, suck in and then they're just going
It's not
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you can,
Like
it's
a
not like you can
freaking-
hide it.
Even
if what if you blow it down?
nah, it's still
Still gonna
it's
elevate?
Something you're gonna see something,
I know,
and
I'm
it's
stupid,
gonna be like,
but
well,
I just feel like
not-
it's like
I will say
hey,
this,
look at me.
If you blow it more down, that will help a little bit. But I
Sure.
think they're
you still see smoke.
still if you
Nah, I
blow
get
it just
that.
out, it's still gonna do your
Like
thing.
people even do the shirt thing, and then it's still like, well, that doesn't-
Especially with
yeah.
those bright ass lights
Yeah, it's just not gonna
at
happen.
a night game.
Oh yeah.
First of all, the Saturday night game was a 7:10 game, so it was kind of odd.
Oh, instead of 6?
yeah.
Usually it's 6
I
on
know
Saturdays.
exactly. It was
Interesting.
kind of throwing me off. But with the bright lights, with the smoke, it
Yeah.
shows off everything. So
And the fact that it's not like freezing temperatures is like, okay,
True.
well,
Right,
how-
so
it
it's-
was hot
yeah.
out. It was a nice night, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I went overdressed.
You wear a hoodie?
I came with a hoodie
Okay.
and I didn't have to wear it. No,
Nice.
no, and I didn't have to wear. I shouldn't have worn pants. Should've
Did
just worn-
you
well,
tie it around your waist?
No,
I
not
we don't
waist.
like that look.
I used to do that, but
I will
now-
wear a hoodie uncomfortably before I tie it around
Yeah,
my waist.
I just
I'll be hot.
yeah,
Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm with
I
that.
was trying to debate on shorts or pants. Put on
Okay.
pants.
Okay. Wrong.
Yeah, shorts were the
Well,
call.
you wear
I blame Huey, by the way. He told me to wear pants. So
Huey told you to wear pants. The guy
And
who wears
he wore
shorts.
pants to the game.
Huey wore pants.
Yeah,
Huey wears shorts to everything. Yeah.
he wore pants.
God,
to the
he's a
game.
shorts
I know.
guy.
I was so surprised. That's why I was like, you know what? If Huey's gonna wear pants,
I'm wearing pants.
I have to wear pants.
You guys are two shorts guys.
Like, that's like an absolute.
That's like an eclipse, a lunar eclipse we would have seen.
But he screwed up, so I screwed up.
I know we don't like the pen because of it's like you can't even watch the game. But if you get a good spot,
I will say
those, like, those tall
that's true.
tables,
Yeah, you get in there early.
We got a decent spot right next to the garbage can, so that was
it's
cool.
like perfect.
But at least we could see
the garbage can?
Yeah, but we could see the game, so it worked out.
Gotcha.
Well, I feel like if you get
Usually
one of those
I
tall
get-
tables,
No,
You get sucked up against that railing, and you see the bullpens right there.
that part. Yeah,
Just
I
don't
like that part.
make sure not to stand in the X's by the stairs.
Clear exit spaces.
She was yelling. She was on top of that. Let me tell you.
The bad security
She was
guard.
good at that.
She was good at yelling.
Yeah,
good.
It's right
She's
next
good
to
at that because it was right next to her.
Yeah. She need a megaphone. She got the pipes for the
She would,
yelling.
like, it was so funny because there were like some drunks who didn't really completely understand it, so they would like move like 1 foot, but they would still be like in there. And so she'd be like, it's to be so funny, and she'd slowly move down there because she can't really move too fast.
Right.
She'd like poke the guy in the elbow, be like, "Hun, you gotta move out completely," and they'd be like, "Oh, sorry."
My bad.
It's so funny to see like drunk people like trying to reason and
Oh my
rhyme
God.
with everything, like
What a
especially the
scene.
guys that get caught, and they're just
Yeah.
like, "I'm sorry, man. Like I
Dude,
didn't
it's
even
a
know."
habit. I don't know what.
And so that's
what
the
do
thing.
you want me
I
to
think
do?
I even saw someone. He's like, "I didn't even know I did it, man. I just did it. It just happened."
It's my subconscious doing it. All right. I don't know. I don't know. That's funny.
So yeah, but the pen's back, and it's good to see.
Good.
So,
I like that.
I don't know if I'll
Sweet.
go back, but it was good to be back.
Good to be back for that one time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did you see any bros? Like any like? I don't know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You see the bros. You saw good-looking women.
There
you
we
saw
go.
Everyone, dude.
Hell yeah.
It was a good night.
Pen
so.
is back. We love it.
Yeah, and there's a couple restaurants open around the stadium, so it was a fun night. It was good time.
Sweet, man.
Yeah.
Another
Another
deja vu afterwards.
No, I did not. I don't think anyone did. They did go to Cowgirls. I think.
Cowgirls, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I did not go. Mylan, from what Mylan said, Mylan was like, "Yeah, I went, didn't even get a drink, and I think I left like 10 minutes in." Knowing Mylan
From
was-
Cowgirls?
Yeah,
Oh.
and I think it was like the last place they went, and knowing Mylan, he's probably like, I gotta cut myself off here.
I gotta go.
You know Mylan, like he's like,
Oh,
and
for sure.
What's funny is I think they went back to Mylan's, and Mylan fed them all like bagels and stuff like that because Mylan's just a super nice guy.
God, I love that kid.
He's just so nice.
Hell yeah.
Such a nice guy. I don't know really how to transition from there. I know Mylan's a big basketball guy.
He is?
He just called us about
He's
watching.
got a nice jersey collection.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
He used to wear a different jersey per week when we played together.
Yeah, he just called us about watching some NBA playoffs. Unfortunately, we're podcasting, but everyone's kind of watching it.
Yep.
Um,
This is when people are tuning in, unless you're.
it's been fun.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some fans have been idiots. I just want to start with this.
Jesus
Just 'cause I
Christ.
feel
What's
like-
going on?
I feel like this should be simple. It shouldn't be this difficult. I don't even know why we have to say it,
Yeah.
but like you probably shouldn't throw anything at any sort of humans.
Yeah, what a dumbass.
I just don't understand any sort of.
And that had some velocity behind it, that water bottle, like Kyrie. Oh my God.
And then, it started with the popcorn last week.
Yeah, exactly,
With
yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
Right.
Trae Young got spit at.
Yep.
And then this happened.
And then this happened. Yeah, dude, this is. And like, I was listening to Durant, and he
And
goes,
Ja Morant's family, I think, got some not so nice things said to them at the Jazz.
See, this is, yeah. Kevin said it
racially.
I won't say that Durant said it best, but he said it very great, I will say. He just said, I know that people have been, cooped up in the house for a year and a half, and you you feel entitled to say these things
Still
and
blows
stuff.
my mind.
And man, I don't know if have you seen the Marcus Peters video?
Yeah.
Okay. When he walks up those
Yeah,
steps, he's
just
like, "Yeah, what about right now?"
They're
He's
like, "Let's
"Yeah,
just go."
Yeah, he's just like, "Yeah, you're quiet now, aren't
Let's go,
you?"
yeah.
So, dude, these guys like Russell Westbrook would not
Would
poke
drop-
that bear.
Yeah.
Would not poke
He'll
that bear.
drop
I
me.
would not. And dude,
Absolutely not.
it's
You probably don't really
ridiculous
want
what
to
these
fight
people.
any NBA.
Period. These guys are world class athletes. I'm not saying they're world class fighters.
No,
but
they're big, they're strong, they're
Exactly.
fast, they're quick.
Yeah.
and they'll take care of
They're
any.
a lot more athletic than you.
Exactly. So I don't.
They're a lot more
I
in
don't
shape
get it.
too.
People need to get some respect going. Period.
it's just like-
some common sense,
That's what I'm
almost
saying,
more
like,
than respect.
That's what
don't
blows
be
my
an idiot.
mind.
Yeah,
Like,
don't be dumb. Don't be stupid.
I think we
Rule
were
number
taught
one.
in kindergarten how to throw things at people.
Jesus
literally,
Christ.
Like literally, throw like you
feel
were
like,
taught in
yeah.
elementary school not to throw things
Yeah.
at people. I don't know what
And
goes.
if their biggest thing, like I'm sorry, I'm reading
No, go
what
ahead.
Boston's about, and I know that Kyrie kind of
There's
stepped on
some
the
racial
logo.
things
And-
here
but
too,
exactly, and he stepped on the logo before
Yeah.
the game started. Did
Who
a little,
cares? I mean,
dude.
Yeah.
That's what makes sports
you know
fun.
what?
It's a little rivalry. It's a
Kyrie
little,
sucks or
Yeah.
something like that. You know,
and they
like
boo him every time he touches
yeah,
the
or
ball. That's
booing,
what
whatever. That's sports.
That's
but
the
like,
Yeah.
You
That's
know
why
what? Like,
that's why you go.
Or like when he's at the field, Kyrie, you suck. You know, whatever. who cares? But like,
they have to deal with that, but you can't throw something at them.
To yell racial stuff at them.
Yeah,
not cool, man.
And like what Marcus Peters says, you guys are so tough behind these stands, but once I'm here, now where are you?
Yeah.
You know, and that dude, if Russell broke through he wasn't gonna. There was like a squad of people, but what if he got loose? That guy's head would have been torn off. So
and the NBA players are afraid to do anything because they're rich
and getting sued. And exactly, just like
that's
Ron
another
Artest
issue. I think these fans
Malice
know
at the
that they
Palace
can do these things without repercussions from getting the.
That's what I'm saying.
Should be out of
it's no different than
their Twitter warriors.
They're keyboard thugs. We know
Keyboard
that.
thugs are the ones who do the.
Those are the people that are chucking these water bottles. These are those are those people.
I like to think that at least keyboard thugs stay behind the keyboard. I like to think that.
That's what I'm saying. But I feel like if they were to come out, this might be how they would react. This might be how they would act. Exactly, because I'm behind these lines. I'm behind. I'm up away from.
They're just physical keyboard warriors.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just awful, man.
I hate it.
Blows my mind.
It's bad
don't
for the
be a
game.
fucking idiot. Just
It's
go
dangerous.
boo. Just go boo the fucking player.
Yeah. Be a normal heckle.
Yell,
say you suck. Yeah.
Like who cares? Like I don't.
We don't need to be chucking stuff, dude. Like
that. Yell racial
chuck
stuff.
your words, and that's about it.
Be nice to be. Don't cross the line. Don't do racial stuff. Don't throw stuff.
I'm all in for these diehard fans and stuff. Diehard fans just heckle and chirp. That's what diehard fans do.
Yes, absolutely.
They don't throw things.
Absolutely. All right. Well, glad we got that out. Glad we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
It's just common
sense.
sense.
Common sense.
Let's talk some actual basketball.
Okay.
Jesus, it just pisses me off when people do this shit.
I know. It's
like heckling.
You just
a
ruin
comedian.
it. They ruin it for everyone. You know what I'm saying?
It is like heckling a comedian.
Yeah, because the comedian's gonna come back at you. They're like, "Well, what'd you make? Because fucker,
you fucking said something,
you were
dude.
fucking
Those
with me
are
first."
At
I
least
love
the
those
comedian
compilation
knows,
videos.
like, I can just joke, I can make fun of this person.
Exactly.
And call him a fucking asshole in front of everyone and prove that they're
And we'll
an asshole.
make him YouTube
Meanwhile,
famous
the
overnight.
NBA player just has to like kind of like
Take
go
it.
duck into the tunnel and
get taken away by security. Doesn't even get to
They can go their press conference and be like, well, what a fucking asshole. But I mean, like,
At that point, it's an hour and a half after it happens, so you're kind of cooled off.
It's dangerous. Like, sorry, what if they have like nobody has a coffee at NBA?
Well, the dude got.
But like, what if somebody gets like dumped with something?
The
like
dude got arrested for the exact charge, or what I think it was assault with a dangerous weapon.
With a dangerous weapon, yeah.
So like they were just concerned
was it a glass bottle? Was it a can?
It looked like a plastic
water.
It looked like a Dasani bottle. I don't know.
Full of water,
Yeah.
If it's full of water, I mean that.
And like I said, that thing whizzed by Kyrie's fro, like right in front of him, and then he just like kind of pointed up, like, "What the hell was that?" And you could see it, the overview of the tunnel, and then it showed the zoomed in view of Kyrie.
When we had our food fight in middle school?
Yeah, I do.
I was not in that lunch.
Neither
but
was
I heard
I.
about it.
Neither was I.
I was in that.
You were there?
Yeah, I watched. Remember Alex McCready? Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I watched him hit Miss Parks with a chocolate pudding.
I heard that
right in the head. I watched him do it.
That was the talk of the school.
Yeah,
I had heard that our security guard, Mr. Mayer, got hit in the head with a water bottle and passed out. Like he got knocked out.
Whoa! I just heard the Miss Parks chocolate pudding. Was it a chocolate pudding or like a cake?
It was like a pudding. I heard it was like vanilla pudding.
And I literally, he's like, "Watch this." He literally, I think it was a snack pack. I'm not gonna lie. Literally opened it and just freaking threw it, and it couldn't have been more directly in the freaking side of her head. Like it was a perfect throw.
I remember, like,
and then we just ran out the.
Like we were sitting there and like we were hearing about it in like text messages and stuff like that.
Remember, first and second lunch. That was such a weird time.
Heard about it.
Yeah,
our math teacher even just laid into us, just being like, "I can't believe you guys are such spoiled kids and would just waste food like that." And when there's like, people just like starving all over the world, and you guys would just throw it around and think it's fun.
Wow!
And I just sat there, just being like, "Damn,
that's some life in perspective, right there."
You know who it was? It was Mr. Lindsley. Which makes sense. He always was shooting.
He used to ride his bike to school, right?
He was always shooting the shooting the
He was
truth.
he was
So
he was
like,
a good teacher. I didn't have him, but I heard good things about him.
It made sense for sure.
Yeah, he was awesome teacher.
Whoa.
Hey, my phone's not connected to Bluetooth, so
chilling. No, it's okay. That was an all-time scene though for Einstein Middle School.
It was.
I'm trying to remember who started. Somebody grabbed something and just threw it behind him. I don't remember who it was, and then obviously after that, I think I threw a milk. I participated. I'm not some chicken shit, but I threw it left.
At least it was a bunch of middle schoolers, and it wasn't just like some riot.
No,
where it like full on like.
Oh yeah, I know. I just remember running out, and then obviously you like head down that long to the gym and like to the outside of the football field, and I was like, I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe it.
It was
crazy.
prep too. There was stuff in the bathrooms like on this day. For the fight,
dude, everybody knew about it. I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna actually happen. I don't know. And I'm like, but if something does go down,
somebody starts it, it's going
exactly.
down.
Then it's going down. Then it just takes. I forgot who it was. I feel like
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to just say a name and think I'm right or something. But Alex McCready with Miss Parks. Nobody liked Miss Parks. I never really got in trouble, so I didn't really like have anything with her. But
I barely remember Miss Parks.
dude, she had red hair.
I just vaguely remember her.
Okay. She was vice principal, right? Mr. Dunbar was the actual principal.
So.
Then he followed us to fucking Sherwood. Insane.
Yeah, he's had some drum. Well, I shouldn't say that, but he's had some drama at Sherwood too.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Some, like real drama. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
We'll talk about that off the mics.
Gosh, where were
NBA playoffs.
Basketball.
Sorry.
We were talking basketball.
Trailed off a little bit.
Things just went off there. That was
well, we were talking about throwing water balls. Like, remember the food fight?
I love it. Man, fuck. I was going to talk about the Lakers and the Suns series because that's been fun.
Yeah. AD's out, though.
Exactly.
Look out.
And I'm just, I don't want to say I'm worried because I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm a LeBron fan.
You are. But this ain't the bubble, Ben.
But man,
I know.
This is looking bad for the Lakers with AD out. Mm-hmm. Aiden's been playing really well.
Yeah. Aiden's good.
CP3 is the glue to that team. He's the one making them go.
Yeah.
Devin Booker's a scoring machine.
Yeah.
And LeBron, I feel like, can only do so much at this point.
Especially
in his
without
career.
Anthony Davis.
Exactly.
Sorry, dude. You're up against a heck of a team. There's 2 seed, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
it's
a good team.
Like, when LeBron was on the Cavs the second time against the Warriors, and like, he was playing with like J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver,
Timothy Mozgov.
Yeah, and you're like, holy fuck. Like, this is bad.
Yeah.
And so he's kind of doing another job without AD this time like that.
Uh-huh.
And I just don't know if they're going to have a chance. It's going to be bad.
We'll see.
Well,
what is it, 2-2 right now? They evened it up last night, right? The Suns evened it up last night at 2-2. Yeah, we'll see. Where's the next game?
Phoenix.
So now we're in Phoenix,
we're
right?
going back to Phoenix.
2-2-1-1-1.
That's right.
Yep.
1-1-1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Phoenix get it at home.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, it's just hard to count on my boy LeBron.
I saw your question, though, for Eastern Conference. Dude, the Nets are coming out of the East.
Yeah. We talked about this last podcast. Didn't we?
Yeah. Nets are coming out of the East.
Am I crazy?
Yeah.
No.
Did they just score like 150 points on the Celtics?
No, they did.
Their big three.
They did.
First big three in NBA history to score 200 points in the first 2 games. That's insane. I know there's no defense. That's insane. 200 points in 2 games with 3 people.
Yeah.
Math says.
I
wow.
to think the Bucks might come out.
Bucks suck. No, they don't suck. I want to say that. Sorry, that was. Dude, the
way they dismantled the Heat in the first round. They dismantled the Heat.
Yeah, I saw that this ain't the bubble Jimmy tweets. That was tough.
But that series wasn't even close.
I know it wasn't.
Full on sweep by like 20 points a game.
I know. Yeah, I'm not saying that they. when it gets to the Eastern Conference Finals,
and I do get that
Giannis likes to fold.
I was gonna say
Giannis likes to fold.
It's a matchups things too. When it gets, I don't know. We'll see. With those, I kind of see the Nets like do it first.
Oh, okay, yeah. I like that. Did you see Chuck's take on James Harden being the greatest? Well, he said, or Kenny Smith and Shaq kind of. Okay, he called James Harden the best one-on-one player maybe ever, is what he said. And then Kenny Smith and Shaq just looked away and just kind of like, oh God, here goes Chuck on one of his dumbass things that he just likes to. But I like Chuck.
I'm trying to think like. LeBron,
Kyrie. I feel like
LeBron, Kobe, Kyrie.
Kobe and Michael are the greatest one-on-one players
we're talking
in the
about
history of the game. Period. Period.
Larry Bird would be pretty good too.
I know, but so you're saying greatest ever.
Okay.
And then he started to change it, and then Shaq called him out. And he's like, "So wait, you're writing a book right now, and the greatest player or the greatest one-on-one player, you're putting James Harden. That's what you just said. That's what you just said, Shaq. That's what you just said."
And then he's like, "Wait," and then Shaq or Chuck said it.
Chuck said it, and then Shaq called him out. And he's like. Oh, and now he's changing it. Now he's like, I was like, of this era. And I'm like, dude. James Harden can get a bucket whenever he wants. Whenever he wants, he can drive and he can shoot.
He's got handles.
And exactly. I'm not saying, but it was just hilarious. I just love the way that Shaq and Kenny are just like, dude,
it's the best pregame, postgame show out there.
And I love Kenny. Kenny is the man.
Yeah. Well, Ernie.
Ernie. Sorry.
You're fine.
And I love Ernie Johnson.
He's Kenny's the best. Great too.
Yeah.
Ernie just runs that ship so well.
I know he can kind of mediates and stuff. Yeah,
it's funny. Pokes enough bears. At the right time.
Exactly. Because dude, Shaq and Chuck, I swear to God, they're gonna just take off the mics and go fucking
Kenny's
fight.
pretty chill. It's pretty. Funny.
I know.
Kenny's like chill, but the other two.
I love Ernie. Ernie reminds me of Rich Eisen, and I love Rich Eisen as well. Just for NFL and NFL Network, he kind of has to control his board or his fellow hosts.
Everybody, I think it's funny that they all all of them, like even before Kenny got hurt or whatever, he had some surgery, right?
Yeah.
They all do the old guy walk, like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
to the screen.
funny.
They all
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how about the West? What do you think about the West?
Well,
I mean, the Lakers.
it was the
don't do
Lakers
Phoenix,
until
Phoenix,
it was
Phoenix.
the Lakers until AD got hurt. But I don't. Man.
Between Phoenix and Utah.
Yeah. Do you think Phoenix can?
Utah, you
I
think?
don't know. Do I believe in Utah? Do I believe in Utah
It's
more
funny,
than
the
I believe in?
Clippers were not playing well, but then they beat Mavs, and now they're like, well, who knows?
Right.
That was a blowout.
Luka.
Yeah, not happy. Didn't
Not
play
happy
well.
at all.
I don't know. The West is also. I feel like. I mean,
I feel like the West is more.
the West is definitely more wide open than the East.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It will be interesting. It's like the first time in a while that I've seen like the West where you're just like,
Oh yeah.
you don't really know.
Yeah. Because it was, dude, it's the Warriors for a very long time. Very long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see them. Yeah, if it's the Bucks and the Nets, that's not out on a limb. That's not a shot out of a cannon. That's probably what the Eastern Conference Finals are going to be.
So okay, you like the Bucks and the Nets in the Eastern Conference Finals. Got it.
And I like the Bucks I like the Nets in 6.
Okay. And then the West.
Give me the Suns. Give me the Suns
Eating.
over. How is Mitchell
I'm
healthy for the Jazz? Is he
Yeah,
back? He's playing.
back,
He was
yeah.
frustrated that he wasn't playing.
Yeah,
I
he's
like
playing.
players like that.
Yeah, he's
But so yeah, it's probably going to be the 1 and 2 seeds of. Is that both? Are they both 1 and 2 seeds? One is the
Jazz.
Right. That's what I thought. So yeah, probably the Suns and the. I don't know. I just don't. Like I said, I don't believe in the Clippers and I don't believe in the Mavericks. I don't, just don't.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Give me the Bucks in 7,
In the Eastern
Against
Conference
the
Finals.
Nets.
Okay.
and then give me the Lakers in 6.
They're winning the next 2.
Yeah,
No problem.
no problem.
All right.
LeBron.
Gotcha.
LeBron.
Is this his worst series in 10 years? What he's shooting and his stats? Even though it's still good
he's
stats.
not shooting a ton,
No, I know.
and he's also not shooting like great, but he's not shooting a ton. He was definitely like facilitating more and just being a point guard. But he's gonna have to put it on.
He
his back.
needs to shoot 30
He's gonna
shots
have to
tomorrow.
have a classic 50-point LeBron game. Probably,
Yeah.
and he's gonna do it.
We'll see.
It's LeBron.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll
So we'll
see.
see. It'll be fun. Yeah. Other than that, though, I don't know. Just NBA. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah. This is when I start paying attention. I don't
Do you have
really.
any predictions.
Well, how bad is AD injured?
I don't know what it's a groin strain.
Yeah,
he
not
kind of
sure.
landed awkwardly on that. It was like a rebound. And I just saw, he instantly grabbed his.
He's having a hard time staying healthy.
Yeah, he is. This has been a rough
Started
year
out
for
rough, yeah.
for both of them. And he, like I said, dude,
missed, like,
he
half the
struggled
season.
against Draymond Green. He struggles against bully players. I'm gonna call AD kind of soft. Not for the injuries. I'm just saying when he gets pushed around,
get you.
fucker folds.
Yeah.
Fucker's like, oh shit, I can't sit
He
here and
doesn't
pop
realize-
threes and play my little. No, you need to play against a guy like Ayton. I'm not calling Ayton a freaking bona fide Hall of Famer. Like he's
Yeah. But he's a
you
lot
know,
more physical than him.
exactly, and he's bigger and
Yeah.
he's stronger. But
Yeah.
I'm
He's
AD
bullying him in the post.
Exactly, and AD's
on
one of the
every
more
side of the ball.
Yeah, AD's one of the more skilled big men in the league, if not the most skilled. Him and Embiid are pretty.
But you can only be so skilled when you're getting bullied all the time.
Exactly,
On the court.
exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like when they press you, and
And
you're not gonna sit here and
And
shoot
bullied
threes.
in a
AD.
way
You're
where you're
gonna-
not getting fouled.
Exactly.
Does
Yeah.
he not lean into his size either? Does AD not realize his
He doesn't.
size?
Playing to his size. That's what I mean. I watched in the first couple games, he was just shooting threes, just screen. I'm like, man, his mid range is so impressive.
Yeah,
Very
it's
good
true.
and touch around the rim and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I would live there. Back
Yeah.
to the basket. I'm 7 foot. My arms are longest in the league. Almost. Giannis probably has the longest arms,
It's true.
but impossible to block unless you
Yeah.
foul me. So, but we'll see because he's out for this series. Period.
I wanted to see Phoenix and Brooklyn at the end of the
Phoenix and Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Be a cool matchup.
That's what I want to see.
That'd be
Do
kinda
I
fun.
know what it is? No, I don't feel like that educated to do that. But ideally,
We'll see in these next couple weeks. We'll have
Well, you
these.
know who is educated? Neil, as he told me at the Mariners game on Saturday.
NKG.
He
Yeah.
would crush us in NBA knowledge. On the
Yeah,
What
probably.
was the term you said he used? Because I never heard it.
Clean our clocks.
Clean our clocks.
He might have actually said that, to be honest with you.
So I think that's if you clean somebody's clock.
We might have to have him on here.
Comment if you know what that means.
Yeah. No, you're hitting somebody so hard with knowledge. Exactly. I'm going to clean your clock. Like you're knocking all of the parts out of the clock and putting them back together.
You can say physically hit someone too. And clean their clock.
Exactly. Physically hitting somebody.
Yeah. Clean their clock. Yeah.
It is probably is a 50s disc.
Classic.
They said it in the diners.
It's a classic NKG disc.
Yeah. That's
classic.
Right.
Luckily, he didn't get physical, so like the NHL playoffs, by the way.
That's right. Ooh, like that.
We did have Scott on today. Had an interview with him, and here it is.
Who is Scott for the people?
Oh, sorry. You're right. Before I just go, you're right. Scott Blumenfeld. I know him from college. Knows
fellow Viking.
Knows NHL pretty well. After we talked, this was our first time talking to him. Went a little longer than expected,
but that was a-okay.
Yeah,
Stud debut by Scott.
Really good conversation. He gives a couple shout outs for his social media on there, a couple other websites that he enjoys. Gives us a lot of great answers and talking points and stuff like that.
He was ready.
The NHL playoffs, fighting, all the good stuff. So I enjoyed, and thanks, Scott. Well, we've got Scott Blumenfeld on. Scott, do you want to shout out your social? Oh, here we go.
Sorry, that's the wrong one.
No, that works.
I can't. There's no pause. I can't find it.
Scott, I don't know if you want to shout out any of your socials or maybe you can.
Sure, just look me up, Scott Blumenfeld. Whatever.
Instagram, on everything, Twitter. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn.
Blumenfeld 22 is kind of the handle. If not,
22, is that a high school number? Is that a favorite number or just?
So I'm a big Derek Jeter guy.
Oh, there you go.
Number 2,
the captain.
Number 2 was my go-to.
Okay.
And then kind of growing up playing football, I couldn't get number 2, so I was number 22.
Okay, there you go.
And then that was a time with Robin Big coming in, big black 22.
That's right. What you know about them 22s, baby?
I thought it was kind of cool.
Hell yeah.
I love that. I love that.
That's cool.
I love that. We've got Scott on to talk some hockey because he actually knows hockey better than us, way better than us.
Oh, yeah.
Surprisingly.
Scott, can you remind me who your team is again?
I'm a Seattle Kraken fan.
Okay.
Let's go. We're all in.
I feel like I knew Scott in college. He was a little bit younger than me, but like we were kind of in the same program and stuff like that, and we just kind of knew each other through other people.
Yep.
Sure.
And I feel like you kind of a Bruins fan back in the day a little bit.
Yeah, I like the Bruins. My dad's a big Bobby Orr fan, so that kind of rubbed off on me.
That's an all-time great, right?
So
there.
I could see the contrast between being a Yankees fan and a Bruins fan, so I don't really view that out.
Gotcha.
But you're now a Kraken fan though, for sure.
Of course,
we're all in.
Day one.
I love it.
But you're following hockey pretty tough still.
Oh yeah, always. I kind of got my start in hockey just watching the Silvertips grow up. We had season tickets for the first 5 years, so
sick.
Went to all those games when I was 6 to 11 or something like that.
Awesome.
So that's kind of where the love of the game got for me. I never really played on a team because
I was just about to ask if you played.
5:30 a.m.
Yeah, hockey players got to get up so early to play, get on the rink and stuff.
It's an expensive sport to play.
Yeah,
so,
it is.
Never played, but I live right up the road from the Linwood Ice Rink, so I got gear now, so we'll go play it pickup, stick and puck.
Okay,
like that,
there we go.
That place is kind of nice, the Linwood Ice Rink.
I've never been there. I've only been to the Highland Ice Arena.
It's pretty nice, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Yeah.
The Northgate one's going to be...
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be great.
Well, let's just start talking a little Kraken then.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Man, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know how this really works. How does the expansion draft work? And how does that really work? Just explain
so
that.
We got the entry draft. We got the entry draft coming, I think, either a couple days or a week before the expansion draft.
Mm-hmm.
So the Kraken are going to make a pick. Their projected
third
top 3 pick.
Top 3, okay.
Yeah, it's a lottery pick, so they have the third best odds of getting the number 1 overall pick.
Okay, gotcha.
So we're guaranteed basically a top 5 pick,
mm-hmm.
and then after that is going to be the expansion draft, which that's going to be the fun part. It's going to be, I'm pretty sure the NHL's signing a TV deal with ESPN and TNT, so that's going to be all on ESPN. That's going to be huge. But for the expansion draft, I got a couple notes down here on the screen, so I don't look like a fool.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
this is a journalism major kind of coming prepared to an interview, by the way.
This is, I asked what kind of questions am I going to get,
Yeah.
There you go.
Respect.
All right.
Shout out.
So teams in the league right now, everyone except for Vegas because they're exempt from this expansion draft because they've only been in for 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So teams have 2 options to protect players. they can protect 7 forwards, 3 defensemen, and 1 goalie.
Okay.
Or 8 skaters and 1 goalie.
Oh, okay. Doesn't regardless of position.
So there's a little wiggle room, I guess you could say, between like what skaters you want, but it's really going to come down to a contract game.
Okay.
And you got teams like Tampa Bay, who's over the salary cap right now, which I don't really know how to explain that, but we're going to get a good player from them. Regardless, because they're going to either make a salary move or they're going to have to dump someone that they really like.
Maybe here's another stupid question: how many people are on like an NHL roster?
That's funny, Ben. I was going to take a note on that, but I figured
what's it guesstimate?
I think it's around 22.
I was going to say 22.
Yeah,
I think I heard that. Yeah.
So teams are keeping 9 out of 22 players, and the rest are subject to this expansion draft.
Yeah.
Except guys on rookie deals, which are their 3 years.
So they're protected automatically. Is that what you're?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Interesting. Okay. So you're saying Tampa might be a case where they might drop someone good based on contract needs or something like that.
Yeah. They're $17 million over cap right now.
Gotcha.
Because they had some guys out during the regular season, but then started out the playoffs with that salary cap. I don't really know how to explain. I don't even know how it works, honestly. But
gotcha.
Salary cap is tough.
We're gonna get a good player from them.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, like you got
that leads me into my main question: is like, what's stopping the Kraken from not succeeding right out of the gate with all these players that we can get? Because you can't protect everybody, like you said. So, like these people on second and third lines on teams. Sorry, I'm trying to sound like a hockey guy right now.
You sound great.
But those are the players that we need to be looking at. Your backup goalies, your guys that still get like time in games sometimes. Sure. So I don't see us like, why can't we be the Knights? Why can't we make an appearance in the Cup in June of next year?
And hopefully we'll win the Cup.
No,
right?
Exactly. Yeah, very true. Yeah.
No, I think they're going to be competitive out the gate. It's kind of just whether they build the right team around each other and how they all kind of mesh in the locker room. You got to win games as a team.
Absolutely.
But, I think they're definitely going to get some steals, and there's going to be some side deals that go on between GMs where, say, the GM of the Los Angeles Kings will say, hey, don't take this player, but we'll throw in this player and this player.
I have heard that.
There's deals like that. That's exactly how Vegas got good.
Yeah.
They had like
a bunch of. Yeah,
from Minnesota, they robbed them a little bit. They got like 3 good players for not taking Matt Dumba. I think that's who it was.
Oh, gotcha. So, my question is how important is a coach? Because obviously we don't have a coach yet. How important is a coach in hockey?
And how's the coaching search going? Do you know?
Yeah.
I think Ronnie Franchise, I like to call him.
Yeah, Ron Francis, yeah.
He came out, they had a presser about a month or two ago and said that they're...
Right? Yeah.
Yep, Ron
Just
Francis.
for the people out there.
And then, he came out, had a presser a month or two ago saying that they're going to name a head coach within the second quarter of this year.
Okay.
Pretty sure we're almost done with the second quarter.
Yeah, we're almost, yeah.
So, it should be soon, but I think if they had their guy in mind right now, he'd sign.
Sure.
It done. He'd be on the team. But
gotcha.
I think they're going to kind of wait till after the Cup and see kind of what shakes down. Because, really, you don't need a coach if you're drafting an expansion team. How about you draft the expansion team and then have some interviews and coaches say, hey, what do you do
with these players?
Guys?
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah,
I like that.
It could be something like that.
Gotcha. Do we remember what Vegas did? Did they name a coach before the draft?
I do not know.
I think they did, which he's also in the running to be the Kraken's head coach.
Oh,
he's no longer the same. It's no longer the same head coach there.
Oh, gotcha.
And I feel like one of the more famous coaches that I know of, Quenneville.
Yeah, Joel Quenneville.
Yeah, Joel Quenneville.
I was big on him coming to Seattle when he left Chicago, but now he's down in Florida.
Yeah, he was the Blackhawks coach there for a while when they won I don't know how.
With Kane and shit.
Yeah,
gotcha. Yeah, they were great.
I've just been seeing a couple headlines here and there that he's also named kind of in the running. So thought that was.
Yeah, I would love to see that. He's down in Florida right now, and I don't know if he's got a contract going there. I don't really know how that would all shake down.
Gotcha. So yeah, that's I guess that pretty much answers my question because I think of baseball, how important really is your manager? It's the players on the field that are doing it. I understand that you put your players in positions to be successful. Bullpens, pitching, pinch hitting, all that comes into it. But with hockey, it's dude, these guys are rotating all the time.
Yeah,
it's not like a set.
It's important to have depth.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
That's why they call him the bench boss.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have any more Kraken? Anyone have any more Kraken? I kind of have a Kraken question, but go ahead.
I was looking at top prospects. I don't really know how this works, like with college, and then there's people in like Canadian leagues and overseas leagues that can be drafted that are younger players.
Can you be a high schooler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to be 18 to be drafted, and a lot of them come from teams like Everett Silvertips, which are in the WHL. Which is a sister league of the CHL, which is like up here, and then they got 3 leagues below them. So they're 16 to 20-year-olds trying to get drafted.
Gotcha.
So you see a lot of guys from those 3 leagues. I'm pretty sure there's a couple other leagues in the U.S. and also big European leagues.
Yeah,
they get paid over there, which is
that's
fun fact. Austin Matthews, who was drafted by the Silvertips, decided to go play overseas and make $800,000.
Holy hell!
When he was 18, or when he was 17, 18.
Yeah.
And then now he's one of the best players in the league. So we could have had him, but we just couldn't pay for him.
No, gotcha. So yeah, what
Silvertips paying their players?
Probably very little.
I'm pretty sure they get a monthly stipend, and then for every year they play in the league, they get a year's worth of college education in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So
that's cool.
kind of that's how they
incentive.
I don't know how to describe it.
So my question is like, what do we do with that 3rd overall pick? Like, is there a premium position? Like, I know goalie's important. We got to keep pucks out of the net. Like that's got to be like one of the top like type of. Unless you can get like a really good forward or fucking score
before the expansion draft, right?
Or a wing, I should say. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
So you're starting real fresh. You're starting with like nothing.
Right.
Yeah, the total prospect.
Yeah.
You won't see this guy in the league for maybe he could be a flat out superstar and start on the 3rd, 4th line.
Yeah.
Sure.
But more than likely, you'll see him in the minors probably for about 2 to 3 years.
Okay, so it's kind of like baseball then. So like you draft a guy out of high school, you got to let him get used to the speed of the game and all that other stuff, and obviously their bodies need to also mature. You can't, bit, you got to hit the weights and stuff. This is that's what's so
18-year-old going against a 35-year-old.
Yeah. That's what's so enticing about this game, and that's what me and Ben are excited for.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Can you still hear us?
Yeah, no, you're good now.
Okay.
But I was going to say, so right below the NHL is the AHL, American Hockey League, which is like the feeder program.
Sure.
And the Kraken will have a team down in Palm Springs. They're building a brand new facility down there, so put that on the bucket list.
I was going to say, we have to go down there and check out
a golf.
Do we know the name of is it Palm Springs Kraken or?
Not yet. I've read articles. I think it's going to be like the Firebirds or something like that.
Firebirds. I mean, Phoenixes from Harry Potter.
You have to go to Palm Springs and check the game no matter what, right?
Gotcha.
Don't quote me on that, but it's just what I've read.
Gotcha. Cool. So what would you like if you were our GM, if you are Ron Francis, like what kind of player would you draft at the 3rd overall pick? Are you going, what position would you go?
Personally, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear us still, Scott?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're here.
Can you hear us?
Okay, sorry, you're freezing up a little bit.
You're good.
No, you're good.
What would I do if I was Ron Francis?
Yeah.
I would probably draft young, get good deals, and make a splash in free agency.
Okay, so like a big signing, like a big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like sign someone for $12 million a year or something like that, which is a big contract in hockey.
I was going to say, I was just about to ask you, but the market for
and like what kind of position do you take in the top 5? Do you take a goalie? Do you take like a defenseman? Do you take like a
wing or a
goalie
or a center?
You take a goalie in the late first round.
Okay.
I mean, there's rare cases of taking a goalie up high, but I mean, you just take whoever's best on the board.
Gotcha.
Sure.
I mean, they have power rankings out, but number 1 overall pick right now is looking like a guy named Owen Power who plays for Michigan.
Okay.
I read about him.
He's like 6'4", 6'5" defenseman. Probably just, I don't know. I've never seen him play, but I'm sure he's great. You know.
Sounds scary.
Sounds scary. That's like 7 foot with skates. Or it's up there. It's up there anyways.
Do you have any more like team questions? I have some other like.
No, go for it.
I just had some like color questions, uniform questions.
Oh yeah.
Logo questions. Like
love it.
Yeah, you love it all. Like, I know there's.
We love that. We love that alternate anchor look with the Space Needle. G-Mani, put that on the jersey, and I'm buying it tomorrow.
Yeah, I know that the uniforms.
I'm waiting for some.
Aren't really out yet per se,
right?
But you kind of get a feel for what they might be a little bit, color wise at least.
Those are probably 90% of what the uniform is.
Yeah, and we won't see those till draft night. I was reading that that's when we saw the Vegas Knights kind of colorway, and what they were going to go with was when the player held up the jersey when they were drafted.
Yeah. So we do have one player on the roster right now.
Henman,
the kid named Luke Henman.
Yeah, let's talk
Future
about
Hall of Famer,
dude. I've been reading a little bit.
How did we get this guy on the roster?
Are you just is it like a futures deal?
Yeah, so he was drafted by Carolina, which Ron Francis was the GM of like 3 years ago.
Right.
So once you get drafted, then you need to prove yourself, and then you need to sign that contract.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And he never signed that contract after the 3 years. So then he's basically put into a pool, like offer this guy a contract, whoever wants him. So Ron Franchise brought him back here.
Okay,
cool.
So he's got a good eye on him. I think
he's the first official Kraken player.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep. Signed and sealed.
What's his name again?
Luke Henman.
Luke Henman. That's cool.
So he played in kind of a league equivalent to the Western Hockey League, Silvertips Thunderbirds, but over in Quebec, I think.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Future Hall of Famer. I like that. I hope so. I hope so. I'm in. I'm all in.
So kind of talking generally more about hockey, we kind of broached on the topic about the TNT and the ESPN deal earlier.
Yeah.
I feel like the Kraken coming to the league is maybe kind of a big deal and part of that reason why they signed that deal. But I also just feel like hockey in general is becoming a lot bigger. What do you think on that?
Yeah, I think this deal is huge. Their contract was up with NBC at this year anyway, so it was kind of perfect timing for the Kraken to slide in.
Sure.
But getting that national coverage, at a bar, no one's really turning on CNBC, but you'll turn on ESPN and maybe see a Kraken game being nationally broadcasted. But then they got Root Sports,
right?
Not super hot on the Root Sports. They can't stream it anywhere.
I was going to say,
stream it.
Right?
It's the street. That's unbelievable. They still haven't figured that out.
NHL has an app where you can watch
like an MLB TV.
Is it blacked out though? Is it black?
Yeah.
Sweet.
What do you mean blacked out?
So like,
you can't watch it in this market.
Like for instance, like the Mariners games, I don't have cable, so I don't have Root Sports.
Not many people do. Like that's like there's people stream now.
And I have
rare.
free MLB TV because of T-Mobile.
Right.
And so I can stream. I can watch any game I want.
All 29 other teams.
Except for the Mariners.
What?
Yeah. That's the team you want to watch.
Exactly,
because of blackout restrictions.
Unless it's the free game of the week, and Mariners rarely get the free game of the week.
ESPN or something
exactly,
like that. So, okay, that sucks that it's the same rules.
Gotcha, I was bummed that that Root Sports got the flagship station for them. I was hoping to be like Cairo or Fox or somebody, but...
So I went to go look up if there was a Root Sports app to see if I could stream.
Yeah.
I have never seen such bad reviews for an app in my life.
Really?
It was awful.
Even their app's getting torched.
It made complete sense to me when you just know Root Sports.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, it's man, I don't know, man. Been a station for what, 10 years, 10, 11 years now? I think we were still in high school when it debuted. So
FSN, it just
FSN
really
Northwest.
At all.
No, it's been the same.
This has become a show where we just hate on Root Sports.
Yeah. We have nothing.
Every other episode we do this. It's pretty good.
I mean, from the anchors and, outside of Mike Blowers and
Goldsmith's pretty good.
And Goldsmith, the hype. I think, yeah.
So, what do you think of the Kraken announcers?
I'm going to see what this radio broadcaster does because he's came up from kind of a minor league team.
Okay.
First African American to be a play-by-play announcer in the NHL, which is kind of cool.
Do you know his name by chance? I don't know it.
Fitzhugh or something like that.
Okay.
I think his name's
Everett Fitzhugh.
Everett, gotcha,
okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
I saw him he was at the Mariners game a couple weeks ago. Getting used to the
throughout
scenes.
the first pitch, I think, last night or the night before.
Yeah.
But and their TV play-by-play guy is shockingly Carolina's former play-by-play guy, and he's super good. So
I listened to some YouTube clips of him, and I heard he's very well known, very well respected. So we might get another Calabro, another Niehaus, another
cool.
Because we've had some
an OG in the game.
Exactly, yeah. We've had some awesome voices here. Been very
Calabro
with that.
going to Portland.
That sucked. I'm glad he didn't go to OKC. He was offered. He's like, nope.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that he went to Portland. Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about the NHL playoffs a little bit, just because they've been so much fun and they've been really entertaining. And even though I don't watch hockey at all during the regular season, I try to tune into some hockey games.
I have even though we don't have a team here, this is the best playoffs in sports. There's so much parity. There's so many game sevens. There's so many overtimes.
That's what I was going to say.
And
all these game sevens and overtimes, I don't know. I haven't looked at the numbers. Is this an abnormal amount of overtimes in game sevens?
I would say it's not the huge, a little bit abnormal, but I mean that just kind of shows the intensity of playoff hockey.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like the best.
Laying it
like,
literally all.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Like even us who don't really watch hockey, we still say like this is probably the best playoffs out there because it's just. Like, it might be up there for March Madness with me.
Dude, it's the pace
You know
of the game and how fast it moves and how intense it gets in those final 2-3 minutes and stuff. And God, dude, it's just like edge of your seat, off of your seat type of stuff. And that's what I'm excited for more than anything.
Yep. Watching the game right now, we just got Montreal knocking out Toronto, which is huge upset.
Wow.
The Montreal Canadiens, right?
Yep. You got. Hey, look at you! You're learning.
Yeah.
Toronto, I thought they had one of the better records in the league outside of like Pittsburgh and like didn't they? I thought they had one of the better.
Who? I'm sorry. Who?
The Maple Leafs.
They got one of the top lines in the league.
Yeah, that's
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Their top 6 is crazy.
Google goes a long way for me. I'll just type in questions and it's got my back. It does.
Yep.
I know, Beastie, you were gonna ask like some predictions for the NHL and stuff like that.
Yeah, who do you got hosts or raising up the cup here in a couple 2 or 3 weeks?
I like Boston or Tampa.
Okay.
I think Tampa's just too deep, and coming off that win last year, they won the cup last year. They're just they got better in the off season.
Right. They give out I don't want to call them pre-trophies, but like they call like best teams in the league, like the most points and the most wins. Don't they get like the Hart Trophy is the MVP trophy, right?
I think so. The Hart. Don't quiz me on that. I don't really know the names on that.
Okay, gotcha.
But they do get like the team with the most points because the win is worth 2 points.
Gotcha. And there's obviously no more ties, and there's I'm excited. Once we got him a cup, in 2017, and we sold out the season tickets in minutes. I was just like, dude.
So like part of the reason why I'm so excited is because hockey seems like a great sport, but also the great thing about hockey is that fighting is allowed.
That's right. Yeah.
And like, I watch the sport and I'm always amazed that like there can be like eight guys just brawling
at the same time. And I like when the goalies go at it.
And they just get like 3-minute penalties.
Like a timeout.
Yeah, a little timeout.
They get a little timeout.
And they sit next to each other.
They just get back on the ice and then they just fight each other some more,
Yeah.
It's amazing to me. Can you explain to me like what is the extent of fighting that you can do on the ice and without like being thrown out of a game?
Or charged with assault.
I guess.
I'm not really sure.
What leads to a
Does it get to that
for
point?
hockey?
Does it get to that point?
Cutting with the blade.
Yeah.
Is it Ryan Reeves? So last night, right? Was that last night?
Yep.
And you brought this up today in a text message. Ryan Reeves, who is on, I'm sorry, what team is he on? Vegas. From what I saw, he like just pulled this guy down from the back, like
horse collar, or
out of nowhere.
It's gotta be illegal.
Kind of like just shoved him in the ice a little bit, put a knee into him a little bit, and just it was just
kind of gave him the business.
Yeah,
gave him
kind of nowhere,
yeah.
and people were pretty upset with it. Saying he was a dirty player. I know a couple weeks ago, Tom Wilson did this thing, and I know. So I'm trying to figure out what the extent is.
Yeah,
so, I think the NHL is really trying to shy away from that stuff. They don't really want the violence in their game anymore, but it all kind of comes down to intent. So the guy's not really going out there strictly just to fight.
Sure,
they're going out there to stick up for his teammate or said some words in the games prior or something like that.
Gotcha.
And that's funny because anytime I've listened to an interview with like a hockey person or a hockey player, they're always like, "Listen, fighting is gonna be part of the game forever because that's part of protecting your teammates, yourself."
Exactly.
Like totally.
European players, don't they get injured more than us?
I think so.
Because they don't allow fighting, right?
I don't know the exact thing, but they just know like it's not always personal, like it's just part of the game.
Sure.
Totally. Yeah, and guys they have beef, so how else are you going to settle it?
I know. Question: the word enforcer, Scott, is that that's a type of player that you have on your team? It's like somebody who is the bully of the team, like the.
Think of a big power forward.
Are they still around a lot? Are they still around a lot?
Yeah, you listed the two biggest guys in the league. Enforcer is a way better term than goon.
That's the goon. Term,
and you've seen the movie,
right?
Yeah, you've seen the movie.
Yeah, Sean William Scott's a great one. It's a good one.
Like those guys weren't good at hockey; they were just good at fighting.
Gotcha.
And nowadays, you got to be good at hockey and
good at fighting
and fight. Okay.
So, that's kind of the difference between the two. But
Sure.
I mean, they're definitely still, and I don't ever see them leaving the game.
Gotcha. That's what I'm excited for. Is just man.
I'm just excited for hockey. I'm excited to get the Kraken here. I'm excited to get another team to root for and to follow hockey, to have a reason.
It's
to follow
another
hockey.
sport for us to obsess about.
bet.
Like I have ADD for sports, and I can't
Yeah,
get
exactly.
enough.
And I just
So-
think hockey is such a cool sport. So
Yeah.
it'd be cool to have a reason to follow.
And like
it.
I said, like when it gets to May, June, and these, the playoffs are
Dead
on,
season,
I'm
too.
That's gonna be so sick.
exactly, dude. And I'm watching on ESPN the very little coverage that they do show with
TNT,
Melrose
yeah.
and stuff. I'm talking about it on ESPN, like
Sure, I
Sports
get you.
Center.
Yeah.
He gets his couple minutes to talk about like
Yeah.
what's going on, and I'm like, dude, this is electric. These atmospheres, these
Yeah.
games, this oh god,
yeah, it'd be.
Is there an All-Star game in hockey?
Yep, they
Yeah.
do the whole weekend. They do.
They've done it at like
competition one day, and then
They do it. Do they do it outside? Or do they
no,
do
they
it-
do like a special game outside, usually once a year. Like the Winners'
Oh, is there like a
Cup,
like a?
that. That's a normal game,
Oh, gotcha.
but then they have a
Gotcha.
All-Star weekend.
Gotcha.
Do they have like a skills competition or like a or?
Hardest shot.
Oh my god!
Fastest skater. They do like accuracy
Yeah.
and kind of like
How-
circuit challenges. And
Sweet. How
It's a
quickly
good
will
time.
we host that?
That's what I'm saying. Like how do they determine?
I'd
who
say
hosts?
within 5 years.
Dude,
I
it's
mean,
got to be.
Yeah.
Because you said that. Remember we were talking about it a couple of years ago. We should we'll host a draft here. Like
Yeah.
we'll get
oh,
that.
for sure. We have to. Yeah.
Yeah,
God,
easy within 3 to 5 years. I think.
golly, that's gonna be
It's
awesome.
like when
Excited.
Safeco was built. We
It's
had
right. Had the
All-Star
All-Star
game a year
game.
later,
Yeah.
2 years later.
Yeah, man,
That's me super excited, man.
absolutely, man.
You guys good?
What do you guys? I got one question. What do you guys think an opening night ticket will cost?
I was gonna ask that same question because I was.
Woof,
yes.
dude.
I don't even
for-
want. I wasn't gonna even look. I wasn't even gonna bother. Like,
Can you find out right now? Or
Is it in the
it like-
thousands?
I don't even think they're. I mean, they're selling concert tickets there. I don't think they're selling Seattle Kraken. I mean, they don't even have a schedule out yet.
Right,
so
right,
probably
right,
not.
right. Shouldn't even
are
know.
the season tickets like sold? They're sold, but no
You're
one
right.
actually knows.
Yeah, they're
like,
sold.
But single game
but
tickets,
nobody knows when, like,
a
the
few
dates
allotted
are or
ones.
anything like that.
Right.
Man, I guess if you had to put like an estimate out there, like the cheapest ticket you probably could find is like $600.
I would.
no.
You think
Am I
you're
wrong?
I'm thinking like 800 for an opening night ticket.
opening night?
No, I'm saying I agree with you. I'm
Yeah.
saying like no.
I was gonna
'cause
say
want-
1,000 just to not a thousand to
man,
get in the
that's-
door, maybe
I was
700 to get in the
600 was
door.
a lot. But
Yeah,
okay.
no, yeah. I'm not saying it's not.
Jesus,
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's do it.
But yeah,
Hey,
my,
18,000 fans. Think about the Seahawks game and just think that condensed.
Exactly.
18,000 people. It's
Yeah,
gonna
right.
be sold out every game.
I know.
Every game.
I'm excited. I'm super excited.
yeah. My uncle and my cousins, they grew up playing select hockey and stuff, so they've been hockey fans since pretty much
Awesome.
birth. And they got in the season tickets. They got 4 tickets, and he said, "Hey, if I can't make it to a weekday game, I'll sell them to you at face value." And I'm like, "Give me that
Yeah,
right now, dude. Are you
absolutely.
Oh,
serious?
yeah.
You can't make it to a Tuesday night game? I'm there.
Hit me up.
I'm there.
That's
I'll be
right.
there.
Hit me up too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Hell yeah, we should all go to a game. I'll take my paycheck.
I'd be down.
I'll do
I'm
it.
Moving
Yeah,
to
I would do it.
I am moving to Arizona in August.
Oh,
so I'm
what?
not sure. I don't know. Sorry to break that news to you right now, Scott.
Breaking news.
Live on air.
Live
But
on
like,
air.
I thought maybe the Kraken might come down and play the Coyotes at one point, and the tickets might be cheap.
Yeah.
When they play
That's
the Coyotes, because the Coyotes,
That's
like,
a
I
great
know.
stadium down there. I've gone to a couple games down in Arizona, and that whole Westgate Plaza
Yeah.
right by the Cardinal Stadium.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's a time.
I
That's
just
a
know
time.
that the Coyotes are kind of like looked down upon sometimes. So like, I'm thinking
Yeah.
tickets might be kind of cheap. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was talks a couple of years ago that the Coyotes were going to move
yeah,
here.
yeah.
I remember that.
But I'm just glad we got
I
the
think-
expansion.
Yeah, I
Start
think the
playing.
expansion draft's gonna be really cool. So
Yeah, but watching the success of the Knights, I'm going. It's one thing to be
Yeah.
excited about getting a team, and then we could be like when the Bobcats join the NBA. Like these guys are freaking
like teams
terrible.
that
Like
continually suck.
yeah, exactly. But watching the Knights and how well they did and stuff, I'm going. Jeez, we'll see you in 3-4 years when our team gets here.
It's gonna be
Oh.
fun. It's gonna be fun.
Let's hope.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that's all I've got.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Scott, this was awesome.
Cool.
I appreciate you coming
Yeah.
on. I appreciate you answering his questions.
stud debut.
Yeah,
by
you're
Scott.
awesome.
Absolute stud.
Appreciate it, man. You have a
bet.
good one, and we'll try to get
All
you on
right.
here again.
I just got to plug one website.
Go on.
If you're looking for any good hockey content around the Pacific Northwest, soundofhockey.com.
Is this yours?
Soundofhockey.com.
This is not mine, no. It kind of started as a grassroots movement, NHL to Seattle. Do you ever remember kind of that?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah. So now they have a whole website, podcast, articles.
Really?
Content.
Sound of Hockey.
Sounds good.
Soundofhockey.com.
Yeah, we'll put that up on the screen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Soundofhockey.com. All right, man.
Sounds good.
Scott, appreciate it. You have a
Thank
good
you,
one.
guys.
Thank you.
Yep, you bet.
Later, man.
Later.
Peace.
Okay.
Hope you guys like that.
Yeah. Hope that was cool because Scott's a stud. Scott knows his stuff. Big fan of the NHL.
Yeah,
as we will be.
Scott crushed it. Let's be
He
honest.
was. That was awesome.
First time on, being an NHL guy, and he crushed it for
Yeah.
us. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys learned something. I don't think all of our listeners are big NHL guys, but we
Well, I
have a
hope you
couple.
guys-
We have a couple big NHL guys, so it'll be good for them.
Mhm.
It'll be good for people that don't know about a bunch of NHL.
But if they
So
want to
it'll be
know
fun.
about it, we're going to get more
This
and
is
more
it
into
right
this
here.
as we
Yeah.
We'll just like
as we
us
go
to-
forward.
yeah.
This is a good starting point right
Absolutely.
here. You guys should
little
listen to this
teaser,
for
little
sure.
taste.
Yeah,
I
for
like
sure.
that. Yeah.
I mean, most people are just like us. We don't have a hockey team, so we're not. But now
Exactly.
they're going to get into it.
And like you
because
said,
we're
like
getting one.
just with talking about playoffs, like NHL is the best playoffs
by
in
far.
sports.
By far.
Yeah.
In sports,
By
all
far.
the game sevens, all the scoring, all the overtimes and stuff. This is edge of your seat, off of your seat entertainment
The good
for
stuff.
for sports. So.
The good stuff. The
and
good
it's coming
stuff.
here, and it's going to be here, and I hope we're
We'll give you a lot more content
Yeah.
when the Kraken comes.
absolutely yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for listening, and girls, guys, everyone, thank you for listening. Thanks for downloading, subscribing, giving us a rating.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to do all of that if you haven't. I've covered that hopefully this week. I know
Yes,
that I've had trouble.
Yeah, you
Did I
crushed
do it?
Yeah.
Did I do it? Did I get it? Did I say all of it?
Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, you covered it.
hit
did.
that bell.
Hit that. Ring that bell.
Follow our social medias at Real Benchwarmers Podcast.
It's on the screen.
It's
Y'all
on the
see it.
screen.
On the
There'll be
screen.
links. There'll
You'll
be
see
links in
it.
the description.
You'll see it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good one.